once again. Oh, I know y'all like, wow, this is the most she's ever been consistent. And it's true. I'm trying to be more consistent. So, um, we'll wait for a couple people to join. As you join, guys, like the live. I'm still in luteal phase, so I'm just so sleepy. But I am pushing through. I'm pushing through. Oh my God. I don't know how I'm gonna do it this luteal. So today we're going to be talking about how slower women are more beautiful. And it kind of piggybacks off of what I was saying yesterday about how women can't be overly stressed out or they will look the part. They will look very stressed out. And you know, even on where I posted the video, I think it was TikTok or something, a lot of women had questions about this. And hold on. All right, I'm back. But so I'm just gonna piggyback off of yesterday what I was saying, how women have to be in a calm state of mind in order for them to leverage that beauty, leverage that health, if you understand what I'm saying. So like the live as you come in, guys, thank you for your likes and also comments so we can get this video out there. um all right, so what I'm seeing now is like a lot of women, well, a lot of us moving so fast. Just the art of slowing down has become, less and less prominent because, ooh, okay, has become less and less prominent because a lot of us are just working too hard, working too much, and it's not a bad thing that we're workers now, but it's a bad thing if we don't know how to integrate it with our regular lives, like with our everyday lives today. And I noticed that art and why I preach this so much is because when I was 22, 23, 21, I just had started my business, and it blew up so quickly that when it was time for me to rest, I could not rest. Like, I literally started to have panic attacks at night. I started to be worried about the next day. Like, okay, I have to get these orders out. I remember my boyfriend was like, you're jumping in your sleep. Like, you're starting to jump in your sleep. I started to talk when I'm sleepy. I had never done those things before. So I was like, okay, my body is attacking me now. Like, my body is attacking me. So I was like, I have to find a way to do this differently, or do this better, rather. And that's why now I know the difference. Like, that's why now I preach that to women. Like, hey, you cannot do that. You cannot do that, or you will damage your body. So, anyway, so yeah, in this day and age, in this era, we need to slow the fuck down. We need to slow the fuck down. Okay? even if you're out and you're trying, like, I go to the grocery store and I see people literally like scrambling, running so fast, like nothing is going anywhere. You don't need to be so fast. Um, Sorry guys if you hear the mosque. Okay, I'm in a Muslim majority uh, country right now, and that happens every damn day, 5 times a day. Anyway, um, hold on, guys, because that's really getting on my nerves. Yes. So, um, so yeah, just learn to be slower and learn to be more efficient in your slow. And also another great analogy that I was thinking about this is when we're on the road, right? And a car is going slow and you literally try to pass that car, you speed and pass that car, and then the car beats you or meets you at the next red light. So you did all of that for nothing while their nervous system is still relaxed and they met you at the same spot. So that's all I'm saying. Like we need to we need to be much more slower. It doesn't matter that you're faster. It doesn't matter that you're moving faster. You're probably going to reach the same spot as someone who did it slower and more efficiently. And how to say that? And that person, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, you will meet that same person at the same destination. Oh, that's what I was saying. And that person will have a more relaxed nervous system than you because they didn't rush. They didn't need to rush. Okay. And I'm learning this every single day. Just be slower. And it's like the pressure of life sometimes makes you want to rush so much, but you just go slower. Just go slower. Guys, like the live as you come in. Thank you. Yeah. So, and if you have any questions, like put them in the comments so that I can answer the question. But yeah, just become more slow. Um, and honestly, when I see a woman moving slowly, it's just such a feminine thing that you can do. It's so very feminine, and I can't like explain it, but it's so very feminine when a woman is moving very slow. And then when you see her moving very fast, you're like, it takes away from that seduction. It takes away from that femininity. Um, yeah. So you try your best. You try your best to move slower. You try your best to be more efficient. And like I said, I'm learning this in my everyday life as well. So I really wish I had like a lollipop or like some bubble gum. Um, but yeah, especially if you're in the United States, I know that'll be hard for you too to kind of like move slower because we live at such a fast pace. But now that I'm overseas in Africa and I'm seeing how slow life is and how you don't have to like hustle bustle, like it has been very rewarding. So it has taught me a lot. Like you don't have to move so fast. You don't. You're literally disrupting every part of your body when you decide to rush. It's like you're just you're just disregarding your body. You really are. So um yeah. You know, I get a lot of, I wish there was like more women commenting and stuff. Like I get a lot of male comments. Um, but yeah, so my next video is gonna be about like pregnancy and DNA carrying, and you know, I've been studying a lot for that. So I can't wait to do that video. That I'm more excited about that. And you know, I know I don't have a lot of energy today. Like I said, I'm in my luteal phase. I'm so sleepy. Like but I'm trying my hardest to continue to show up and to continue to be efficient, right? But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm sleepy.